Disclaimer. This is just a color comparison between the new Tissot PRXs in 35mm. The thoughts and views expressed in this video are personal. These preferences are mine alone, and you may or may not agree with them. If you do agree with them, you're awesome. If you don't, you clearly have horrible taste. A couple of weeks ago, I bought all new Tissot PRXs in 35mm. As you know, there are 4 colors: blue, black, green, and mother of pearl. I made a video comparing them with the larger 40mm PRXs. You can watch the video here or by clicking the link in the description. Now, having used all 4 watches, I know which is my favorite dial color and ultimately which one I'll be keeping. Now let me clarify. All colors look good. There's no color that I disliked. But with all these options, there were a couple of colors I liked more than the others. I list them down from the most meh to my favorite. And I have a feeling that my favorite dial choice might surprise most people. If you want to guess which that may be, you can put it down in the comments. So coming in 4th place is the humble black dial. Now there is nothing inherently wrong with this dial. It looks clean and simple. My issue is that it looks too simple. Although executed well, there is no flair to this dial. Now this may be a good thing if you're looking for something more subtle and muted, because the PRX can already look a bit flashy with its shiny bracelet. So the black dial does help tone it down a bit. But I'm not looking for that. I want this PRX to be a bit more special. Compared to the other dial options, this one just looks a little boring. Another nitpick is that this dial doesn't appear jet black, but sometimes appears more dark grey. Maybe it's just the waffle dial reflecting the light, or perhaps something's wrong with my 28-year-old eyes. In either case, I would have liked to see a darker, more vivid black. These are the reasons why it comes in last. Now don't come for my head, but the blue dial is surprisingly only 3rd on this list. I know I've upset many people because everyone likes the blue dial. The blue dial PRX was probably the best selling 40mm variation. And trust me, I like it too. It looks really good. The waffle pattern is really pronounced on this deep blue. In the sunlight, this dial glints with a beautiful hue. But why this dial didn't fare better with me is because I'm looking for a slightly different color. At this point, I have way too many blue dial watches and blue clothes in general. I'm so obsessed with blue that even my dog's collar and harness are blue. My girlfriend threatens to leave me if I even suggest buying more blue colored stuff. And honestly, I agree with her. I could do with some new colors in my wardrobe. So although I really like this blue dial, with a heavy heart, I will be letting it go. If you're still watching this video at this point after I dumped the blue PRX, thanks. You are amazing and you will get the call for a Rolex Daytona within a week. So now it's between the mother of pearl and the green dial colors. So coming in at number 2 is the mother of pearl. The mother of pearl dial is the only new dial option introduced by Tissot with these new 35mm watches. Now this dial is awesome for a number of reasons. First, mother of pearl dials are pretty exclusive and are limited to high-end watches. Watches that cost several $1,000s. So it's great that Tissot is making these dials accessible to us mortals. Second, this dial is just pretty cool to look at. It tends to look an off-white or cream color at most angles, but turn it in the light and you will see shades of pink, blue, and purple. I love the fact that this sheen is subtle because I wouldn't want a crazy shiny dial which would be too reflective and not very legible. Now being a mother of pearl dial, this watch is going to be unique and no other watch will be exactly the same. This is another factor that makes it really cool. The only disadvantage of this variant is that it costs $55 more than the other 3 variants. I guess that's a fair deal and I can see this dial becoming the most popular in the 35mm lineup. Now despite my high praise for the pearl, the green PRX is my favorite. And I'll let the videos do the talking. Simply speaking, this dial looks fantastic. It's a deep jade green color which takes on various shades ranging from a sparkly green to almost completely black. Like the Cartier Santos, this dial does tend to look more dark or olive green in many lighting conditions. However, the green is more vibrant, more expressive compared to the Santos. It appears green more readily compared to the Santos, which is really good. Outdoors or in direct light, this dial really sparkles and looks stunning. This is a dial that you really have to see in person to appreciate. Now I think the mother of pearl dial will be the most popular, followed by the blue and maybe the green. In fact, I made a poll yesterday asking you guys your favorite dial option, and the mother of pearl was a clear winner, followed by the green, blue and black. But something about the green dial just spoke to me. The dial is not flashy enough to attract attention, but is not as muted as the black dial either. For me, it strikes the right balance between flair and subtle charm. Thanks for watching this video. If you liked it, please do boop that like button and consider subscribing. I'm hoping to hit 2000 subscribers by December, and your support really helps small channels like mine. So thanks again. I want to finish by re-clarifying that these were all my personal choices. You can have a different preference and we can still be friends. But if you bought the new PRX or are planning on buying one, let me know which dial option you are choosing. Do you think you'll go for the green dial or choose the new mother of pearl or go for the classic blue or black options? Now, there is no wrong choice here. At the end of the day, these are just non-essential luxury goods that we are talking about. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you all very soon.